another Sunday, and it's not that cold out. It's like 30 degrees or so. So I'm back at the shed that has no heat, and I've already pulled this seat out. I think I made a video on that. Guess we'll find out. Now I'm gonna pull this seat out. To nobody's surprise in the entire universe, the seat brackets made for AMC Hornets to fit ProCar seats are out of stock, intergalactic back order. So bought the universal seat brackets, and what I'm gonna do is bolt these to the floor, mark where I want them, how they fit onto these, and then mark this piece and this piece where they need to get welded, and find somebody to weld it for me, unless I buy a welder. I really wanna learn how to weld myself also, but I don't know if that's in the cards just yet. I just wanna get this car done, and distracting myself with all this other stuff isn't gonna help me do that. So focus now is just getting forward momentum, forward progress. So that's what I'm gonna do. Yank this seat out, and then I don't know what. So when I say that, like, after PowerTour, I parked this car, I am not exaggerating. It is absolutely filthy. If you look around, it's still exactly how it was. Like, power inverter to charge our cameras and stuff, sunscreen, registration on the floor, like, literally, I don't know what this is. My dad's glasses are actually sitting right there in that case. Like, the air shocks I had to replace on the drive home, literally everything. The pump to pump up the air shocks is legitimately still hooked up even. It's like, legit did not touch a single thing. Kate and I took it to One Cars and Coffee, and that is it. So anyway, back to this project, and this is pretty easy. It's just 4 bolts to yank the seats out. That can't be right. Yeah, this just isn't going all the way forward. Let me get these front bolts out, and then we'll figure out the back. Been dicking around with this for 13 minutes on one bolt. The other seat probably took 10 minutes to get the whole thing out. Swear. I don't have a pair of vice grips here because I don't have 2 different tool sets. Some are at the house, some are here, so that's why this is such a nightmare. If I had a pair of vice grips, I could clamp on this and be good. Maybe there's a pair in the trunk. Probably not. Gonna have to pick this project up tomorrow. This bolt was stripped to start with and only got worse. I don't have a pair of vice grips here. Basically, I have a million tools, some here, some at home, and no organization, so it's just one of them things. So I'll come here tomorrow. Like, it's annoying. Look at how, I guess you can't really see. There's just what's in the head of the bolt, like literally right to there to get this thing out. I also don't have a cutoff wheel, so I can't zap it off that way, but not a big deal. It'll take 10 seconds when I come here with the right tool. It's funny to say the vice grips are a right tool, but that's the plan. I'm finally back here, and not only did I bring 1 pair of vice grips, I brought 2 pairs of vice grips, and if all else fails, the cutoff wheel. So where I left off is this car's seat is stuck in because this bolt, or this Allen, is rounded off, and I couldn't get it out because I didn't have a pair of vice grips. So I'm gonna try to get this out real quick, and then 1 seat right here. I'll put the ProCar universal bracket on the bottom, see how that fits along with the stock sort of mounting positions and brackets, and see what I can't make work. So hopefully this goes pretty easy. I think that's the plan for today. It's about 25 degrees right now outside. I don't know how warm it is in here, and I'm not using a space heater or anything. It's not that bad. I do have gloves on. I'm getting fired up. I registered for PowerTour this week. It came out, I think it went live at about 7:50 a.m. as far as I could tell, and I was registered by 7:58. So we did gold package. If you are an exhibitor and want a vehicle for the booth, Hornet is available. Let's get this stupid bolt out. It's just spinning. There it goes. Literally, it was 2 friggin' turns of the ratchet before it broke. now I can get this seat out. $0.63. Who says working on cars doesn't pay? So I've got the bracket bolted on to the bottom. I think I've got a plan. I just want to see how the seats look in the car. Ooh, that looks good, baby. Look at those seats. That's what it should have looked like from the start. Ah, I'm speechless. It looks so good. All right, so sit in it here. Oh yeah, that's like the perfect. Having it right on the floor like that, actually, this is mint. I like this. This is actually the driver's seat. I'm touching the console a little bit, but yeah, so shifted a little bit to the side here, but that is good. Perfect height. Got a little room for my head with a helmet on in here. This is gonna work. It's gonna work, boys. This is very odd, but these brackets, this one, I ordered them at the same time, both from Summit. This one came powder coated and that one came in raw metal, so I have no idea why they're different. Ordered two of the same exact part, but whatever. Here's my plan. I'm gonna put this bracket just like this. I got it kind of lined up. Use a couple of spacers to bolt this front part straight through the floor, and then I'll make a plate on the back side. Then back here, I'm gonna use the bracket that came with the kit and have it welded like that. And really the cool part is, since I'm gonna be drilling my own holes in the floor, I can have it welded pretty much anywhere. I am gonna mark it so that it's in a spot that is clear on the backside for mounting the seats, but that should be super easy. I'll take this to a shop on Monday, get that welded in place, then I can mount these seats, which is gonna be friggin' awesome. So super fired up on this part of this project. This thing is moving along. So all I did was mark the top and bottom so we can line it up. I put a 1 here and a 1 there, so I know to weld this one to that. A 2 here, a 2 there, so I know to have that welded to that. This is positioned how I want it. I would assume they're gonna be the same left to right, but it is an AMC, so I'm just gonna jump over and do the exact same thing on that side, and then I think that's it. Man, this ended up being a little bit easier than I thought it was gonna be. Also, not sure if you knew this, but Johnny Lightning, or Motor Max, made a Hot Wheel car of this car before. Not really, it just looks like it, but it's also the perfect height. So. All right, the weirdness continues with these brackets. I just marked them so like they would both be the same and stuff, but the brackets themselves are different. So this one, the unpowder coated one, like they're the same length, but these are in different spots across the two. So that's kind of annoying. Not really sure what the heck is going on. This one's stamped 0001. And this one isn't stamped at all. All right, just dropped off the seat brackets to get welded. He said that it should be like today because it's super confusing how I set it up. So not very expensive either. I'm stoked to get these things back. So I dropped this off at like 9:30 this morning. It's 4 o'clock or something, I don't know, and these guys are already done, so I'm so pumped to just grab these things. And the day got away from me a little bit, so I wasn't able to make a video of picking these up, but here they are. So again, super weird that these two brackets I ordered at the same time and they were different, but I had the shop move the bar on this one up so that both sides are the exact same, and then they welded on the feet, obviously mirrored, so I have a left and a right. They did a fantastic job based on how little information I gave them. So gonna scuff that one up a little bit with some Scotch-Brite, prime it and paint it, hit this one on the welds with some paint, and then these are ready to go in the car. Got these guys painted up with the SEM trim black. Kind of the catch-all. Doesn't really matter how they look because you won't ever see them. They're just under the seats, but I don't want them to get rusty and whatever. So Scuffed them, primed them, painted them real quick. Back at the shed, and I don't know if I put this in a video yet or not, so took the rest of the front end off. That's just gonna make it easier to do the front suspension, which is mostly here. It's at the shipping depot in Traverse City. I just gotta go pick it up. I took all of the flares off of the car, and I think I'm gonna leave them off as long as I can clean this up. It's just really dirty. They're sitting right here. They're all pretty rough, cracked. They're hard to keep looking good, so leaving them off I think will be better. My plan right now is I've got the seat brackets here. Seat brackets are right in those boxes. So I'm gonna bolt the brackets to the seats and just make sure that they fit how I want them so that I can end this video. Once that's done, I'm gonna move this car onto the lift, this car into here to do the 4-link and all that. So that's gonna be sweet when it's done. I can't wait. I also bent that kind of back into place instead of having to replace it. So this thing is coming along. It's definitely not going as smoothly or as quickly as I'd like, but that is the car building process. So real quick, we'll bolt these brackets onto the seats and then make it happen. Brackets look perfect, fit to the floor, flush. Same on this side. I just kind of guessed on that side. I marked it a little bit, but had ended up having to make that side, the driver's side, be the exact opposite of the passenger side, because I figured that would be the best way to keep them level in like the same position, and it seemed to actually work. Seat brackets on, adjuster thingy on. This is the driver's side, so I'm gonna fish it through the passenger side just because it's easier and see how it fits. All right, well, the seat's too heavy to balance in the spot, and I don't want to drill the holes right now, so this is what it looks like. I think it'll be good. The seats fit. I didn't drill the holes in the floor, and I'm not gonna bolt them in yet because I'm just taking them right back out in case they need to remove the carpet or anything for welding and all that. But so pumped with these seats. I am freezing. It's 22 degrees out, and I forgot to bring gloves. So I'm gonna move this car, get this car put there, and then go warm up because I have no motivation right now. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe. I appreciate the comments and all of the encouragement everybody's been giving me. So keep it up, and I will keep it up. So thanks again. That's done. Who'd have knew both of these cars suck in the snow? Firestone Indy 500, whatever tires. Definitely not snow tires. Also, breathing in carbon monoxide. Look at these tracks. It's probably the first time either of those cars have been in the snow in a really long time. But they're moved around, so this car they can just pull out, put inside the trailer when they come to pick it up. And I got the seat out. Everything's looking good. I forgot I got to order a new windshield too. Seems like that's available, so I'll probably do that maybe this week. I don't know. So yeah, this is the car without flares, by the way. Also, really want to get a different set of wheels. That one's bent, so I need to buy at least one wheel to begin with. Figure I might as well buy all four, so just give the car a little bit different look. But overall, that's what she looks like. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share this with your car friends.